Okay, class, today we're going to talk about l'imparfait or the imperfect, and we're going to talk about l'usage. These are the rules for when to use the imperfect. Now, in general, it's pretty easy to learn when to use it, and I'm going to explain to you two ways that you can remember this. But first, I want you to think about a box. And imagine that the box represents the framing of a film that you are about to make. All right, let's put some things in the box. This is the scene that is going on in the box when your viewer, your audience, arrives on scene. Okay, to describe this scene, we're going to use the imperfect. We're going to say, Il faisait beau. It was a nice day. Le soleil brillait. The sun was shining. Il y avait une rue bordée par de la pelouse et des arbres. So there was a street that was bordered by some lawn and some trees. Abdo se promenait. Abdo was going for a walk. Il y avait une bicyclette. There was a bicycle. Now, if something happens in the scene, that activity is going to be in the passé composé. So the girl arriving, une fille est arrivée, is in the passé composé. But what the girl is thinking or what she was like, her description, would be in the imperfect. Elle voulait faire un tour à bicyclette. Now, generally, the rule is that anything that you can do with your brain except decide or to suddenly have an idea is in the imperfect. So, she does something. Elle a pris la bicyclette. Notice that her action is in the passé composé. So along comes a policier. Can you guess what tense the verb is in? Yes, the passé composé. Un policier est arrivé. Il a dit, anything that he said would also be in the passé composé, except for his exact words, which would be in the present. Décrivez la fille. Describe the girl. So let's think about the girl's description. All of that will be in the imperfect. Elle était jeune, she was young. Elle était sportive, she was athletic. Elle était grande, she was tall. Elle portait un débardeur de sport avec un short bleu clair et des tennis violets. She was wearing a sport vest, light blue shorts, and violet shoes. Et la bicyclette? Well, to describe the bicycle, we're also going to use the imperfect. So, elle, meaning the bicycle, because bicycle is feminine, elle était rose avec des pneus rouges. It was pink with red tires. La selle et le guidon étaient noirs. The seat and the handlebars were black. So the rules. There are two ways to learn the rules for the use of the imperfect tense in French. One, and the easiest one, is to learn all the rules for the use of the passé composé, because by default, anything else is the imperfect. So, actions that are completed in the past are in the passé composé. An action that interrupts another ongoing action or situation is in the passé composé. And simultaneous actions, like when something happens and causes something else to suddenly happen, are both in the passé composé. Any other action or condition is imperfect by process of elimination. Now, that's one way to learn these. The other way is to learn all the other rules for the imperfect. So you can memorize all the rules for when you use the imperfect as background information, meaning the setting, physical and mental states, that's anything you can do with your brain except deciding and suddenly having an idea, and everything about your physical description. Ongoing actions, these are actions that are happening at the time when something else happens, or actions that we don't know when the beginning or the end of that action happened. Habitual actions, anything that you do repeatedly, over time. The weather and time. Okay, and you didn't get to see time, but time is there too, the weather and time. So what I'm going to ask you to do is rewind this and think about the best way for you to remember how to use the imperfect. You can play it as many times as you want. Decide for yourself which set of rules enables you to best understand why some verbs are in the imperfect and other verbs are in the passive composé. Then be prepared to practice. So practice exercises are coming. A bientôt.